Hey, hey, mama, say the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. I mean, high fans of high quality entertainment. That's what I meant to say. Uh, I did a video on the Beatles again, and the premise is I chose 10 what I feel are great Beatles songs. They're all great, but one of them never existed. And you, the viewer, and me have to decide which of the songs never existed. And I thought I would also do it for a band called Led Zeppelin, just in case you can't read. And so I've chosen what I feel are 10 great, great Led Zeppelin songs. And not necessarily the way this I think works. You're not picking your least favorite song because for instance, maybe something that's overplayed like "Stairway to Heaven" is your least favorite song now, but you a good song is a good song, and if it's overplayed, it's not the song's fault. So just think of that when you're deciding which song never existed. And I hope I don't like the comments. I can't do it. It's too hard. It's like, well, don't bother leaving a comment at all. Just, this is just for fun. And I hope you Led Zeppelin fans out there, just for the fun of it, decide which, and also maybe explain why you chose that song or why you couldn't take away one other song or whatever. Here we go. And then I'll let you know which one I chose. So the songs are from Led Zeppelin to Heartbreaker. Imagine no Heartbreaker with that awesome guitar solo by Jimmy Page and awesome everything else. Rock and Roll. Imagine there's no rock and roll. I mean the song. Immigrant Song, the opening track from Led Zeppelin 3. Imagine never hearing
Ah, ah,
Thank you. Good Times, Bad Times. The debut album would have to start with some other song. Good Times, Bad Times never existed. You knew this was coming up. Stairway to Heaven. Definitely a classic. I don't consider it overplayed myself because through the years I haven't listened to the radio that much. So I'm not tired of it, but I understand, some of you out there are. But, before you pick that song, just, you know, like I said, it's a great song. Think twice before choosing that one. This is serious stuff. No Quarter from Houses of the Holy. Pretty darn good song. They're all great songs. Kashmir. Imagine no Kashmir. Physical Graffiti. All of My Love. Now, in the past, a few years back, I would have probably chosen that song for it not to exist. But for my own personal feelings on it, I didn't realize, when it first came out, that song was written about Robert Plant's son, who sadly passed away when he was young. And so that song right away had a lot more meaning for me, and so I could never have that song never exist myself. But you might choose it. And A Chili's Last Stand, the epic, awesome opening track from Presents. They'd have to fill up that album with 10 more minutes of some other music. And Whole Lotta Love from Led Zeppelin 2, the opening track. And that is it. Those are the 10 songs, and I've already chosen mine. And yeah, there are certain songs, there's no way I wouldn't want them to exist. Immigrant Song, Good Times, Bad Times, Stairway to Heaven, Kashmir. That has to exist. Whole Lot of Love. And then the other ones I would want to. But out of all 10 of these, I would say, here we go. No Quarter for me. And even though I really love the song, I actually prefer the live version of the song on The Song Remains the Same, the soundtrack. I'm not crazy about Robert Plant's the vocal effect. And I guess out of, I was saying don't you don't have to pick your least favorite song, but for me, I guess one of the reasons is it's my least favorite song of these 10. And I just think the other ones are just more, I don't know, more important. Although something like Rock and Roll was just a fun track, no meaning really in the song. It's just so that one could have been chosen, but it rocks. So yeah, my choice is No Quarter. So I hope I get some comments for this, and I'd love to continue the series. And like I said, maybe do Pink Floyd and Queen and other bands, and maybe more Beatles and Paul McCartney, his solo stuff, and even 10 really well-known classic rock songs, and you have to have one that doesn't exist. So I hope I get some comments for this. And if I don't, I won't do this again, I tell you. And please remember to like the video, and thank you for watching, and have a great day.